Good afternoon, CFM. We've got some deload deadlifts today and then some bench pressing when we finish that. We're gonna go with a 40 or 32 calorie on the bike to start off. I guess you could do it on the rower too if you like. And then a couple rounds through some big leg swings. So really try to test your range of motion here with your heel flat on the floor and the other leg getting as far in front and as far behind you as you can. So not just the hamstring, but also the hip flexor as you swing that one back. 4 reps of an unweighted windmill. So feet at about hip width, and then rotate them both in the same direction. Whichever way I rotated, that arm is gonna be back of the hand on the inside of the leg, and the other arm is going to be vertical, and try to keep that upper arm vertical the whole time, no matter what position my body's in. As I twist my hips, kick that hip out and slide that hand down the inside of my leg, I'm looking up at my other hand to keep it vertical, squeezing and standing tall. Make sure I'm feeling this in the groin and hamstring on the front leg and the glute on the back leg. Okay, 4 unweighted windmills. Next, we're gonna do some shoulder work. So a 15-second supported position, both at the top of the ring dip and at the bottom of the ring dip. So extend my elbows and twist my thumbs away from the center line and hold that upper position, and then down to the bottom position with the shoulders below the elbows. 15 seconds in each of those. Ideally, we're doing that all in one 30-second block without any support. However, make sure your position is more important than how much resistance that you're experiencing. So use your tippy toes for support if you need to on that one. Okay. After that, we'll do a warm-up set of deadlifts. And today, these are just conventional deadlifts, and we're only going up to, what is it, 50% at the most? Yeah, 40 to 50%, 5 sets of 6. And then our superset is with your bench press position or your bench press bench setup, we're doing bat wing holds. So this is another posture exercise where essentially I'm just holding my knuckles to my rib cage, but my body is horizontal, right? So I'm gonna be down here, chin tucked in that good posture position, and then pulling my thumbs to my armpits. If you wanna use like a light pair of dumbbells, like some 8s or 10s, but hold that position for 20 seconds. If you cannot hold your thumbs to your rib cage, it's too much resistance, but this is a really good exercise for the finish of the pull-up or a chest to bar or a bar muscle up. This is a really good accessory exercise for those movements, okay? When you're finished with that, we're gonna do our bench press. Sorry, I gotta advance my screen a little bit. We'll do our bench press. And today, again, we're going up to that heavy double. It will follow the same progression in weight and percentage as our squats did earlier this week. So 5 reps at 75%, and then 3, then 2, 2, 2. Make sure, especially when we go heavy like this, that we're using a spotter and that the spotter is right on top of that, because we will be very near to failure when we get to the top sets on the bench press, okay? Lots of rest between sets, and we are maxing this out next week. When we finish that, we have a short cash out. Cash out can be optional, and it will depend on how much time you spend doing the bench press. So some of you guys that and ladies that bench press a lot of weight, you need to have your 4 or 5 minute rest between sets, and that could push you out so far that you don't get to the cash out, and that's okay. Or I would say, like, if you're more interested in the metabolic conditioning side of it, then just cut your bench press short, or don't do as high a percentage that requires that rest in between sets, right? Just recognize that you may have to play with your time in that between those two movements in order to get what you want out of this session. So the cash out is an 8-minute EMOM, but each minute is broken into 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So the first one is just a burpee pull-up. So 45 seconds, as many reps of a burpee pull-up as you can get. So just stand underneath your pull-up bar, you drop your whole body to the ground, and then on the way up, you can use the jump from the burpee to initiate the pull-up, right? The official prescribed height of this is with the bar outside of your vertical reach. So if I can reach up and touch the bar with my 2 hands elevated like this, then that would be a scaled version like this, right? So I can grab the bar, and you just choose how high of a bar you want in order to get the number of reps that is a challenging amount for you. So in other words, if you jump and you can't get your chin over the bar a single time, then the bar is too high, right? But also if you're getting like you're getting to the end of the 45 seconds and you're not really that winded because you're not jumping that high, then maybe you should go to a higher bar. After the next one is just 45 seconds of box jumps. So this is meant to be at the moderate height, so 20 inches or 16 inches. Jump, extend, and get back down, right? Jump, extend. And these should be quick. Should be quick. That's it for today. All right, have a great one. See you guys on Saturday.